What's going on, SC430 community? My name is Henry. Today's video, we're going to do something pretty quick. We're going to be replacing the light bulbs for the license plate. So the SC430, it won't tell you on the dash if that bulb goes out. You can only tell if it goes out just if you were, happen to have the lights on and you walked around to the back of the car. And so it's important to have those lights because at least in Arizona you can possibly get pulled over for it because obviously the police need to be able to see your license plate when needed. So I know for sure one of mine's been out for a long time and I just never got around to doing it just because lazy, to be honest. So today we're going to be taking those OEM bulbs out and swapping it with LEDs. So all you're going to need, you technically don't need really many tools or any tools at all, but I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver just in case. But yeah, let's get to it. So we have Operation Frankenstein right here. So you can see up here is the light. There is a tab on each side, basically pinching it like this and bringing it down. Should come out pretty easy, but it looks like the frame that's on my license plate is blocking it. So do this just to get it out of the way. Get off for now. You don't have to take your plate off, but mine have to. So, let's see, here's the bolt. So basically we want to twist this. Difficult to do with one hand, but you would just twist it, I believe, counterclockwise and it'll come out. Yeah, so put that to the side. The bulb is in here, so pull this out. And then from here, you can see if the bulb is damaged, but we're going to be swapping them out. It's going to say the type of bulb on here, so this one's a 12V2CP bulb. So I'm going to be swapping this out with an LED. So let's grab that other one out. Take that one out and take this guy out. So now that we know what size bulb to get, we're going to order some LED ones and wait for it to show up. Okay, alrighty, so I got these guys from AutoZone. These are LEDs, supposedly the same ones that fit, that are compatible. They ran me about $20, so it's a little pricey for tiny bulbs in my opinion, but we'll see if it works before we install it. So it should be the same concept. Plugs in just like that, super easy, it pops right in. I put the OEM one on the side so we can see the difference when I turn the light on. So let's see if it's on. The other one's not turning on, that's probably the bad one. Let me try that again. Oh, maybe both of them went out. Oh. Well, it is what it is. So maybe both of them went out, because I only knew one of them was out, but maybe both of them went out, so we will put the new ones in. Typically you don't want to touch the LED bulb with your finger, but these ones have covers on it, so a nice protective way so you don't accidentally touch it. So let's give it a try. Alright, so that one's not working, so that possibly means we have a fault in the wiring, which is not good. So give me a moment while I try to figure out what the issue is. Okay, so I have found the wire that controls these license plate bulbs. It's this gray one on the inside. I did gut the inside a little bit, and I cut all the wire covering and heat shrink and whatever, and electrical tape that were like, you know, holding it up to make it look nice. I'm assuming it's probably this connection right here, because it's 2 wires and it splits into 4, just so you can have, you know, 2 wires going into one bulb and then 2 into the other. So we're gonna turn the light on and see where the issue is, testing with the multimeter. As you can see, one turns on, the other one does not. We're going to try to see where the issue is. Okay, so I have 12 volts here. I'm not getting any voltage on the other side, but yeah, one of the bulbs is working. So let's see if we take this one out in particular and basically stick it in there and see if we get anything. There is power going through this, so that means maybe these prongs right here, you know, the little metal pieces sticking out, is not sticking out far enough, so it's not getting in contact. So we're going to try to bend it out a little bit. Maybe that will help. As you can see here, maybe I bent it out a little bit. Maybe that will help with the connection not working. No, nothing. So maybe the other way. Yeah, there we go. So maybe I put it in the wrong way. So try both ways. So there you go. Now we're good. Now to basically put everything back together how I had it. Okay, so now I got the wiring back together. We're gonna put the actual housing back in. I'm not too sure if there's a specific way, if you're supposed to go in like this or this, but I'm gonna go in like this. So put the bulb back in here with one hand, and then twist to lock it in place. That. You feed it back in here. Obviously, get the wiring in there so it doesn't get pinched or bent too far. And then kind of just snap it into place. That. Do the same thing with the other side. Like that. And then we'll put the license plate back on. There you guys have it. License plate bulbs are in. Shining nice and bright. Obviously it's daytime, so you can't really see too much, but there you guys have it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.